well, let me ask you something. Are you a part of like the enforcement team? Because I know like you can sign up on Xbox. To be honest, I'm not really familiar with that. So are you a part of that, or?
That was me talking to an employee at Xbox support. This was from a few years ago, so I'm sorry for the shitty quality, but the purpose of this call was to see what Xbox employees think of cheaters in the game. I hope you enjoy.
How can I help you today?
I'm playing some Call of Duty World at War, and unfortunately I'm running into some... Well, actually, my bad, I didn't ask you, how are you doing today, by the way? I'm sorry for not asking.
It's okay. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. So basically, I'm playing some Xbox Live. I'm playing some Call of Duty World at War. It's a classic game, and I kind of use mods on the game. I don't want to say a lot, but I mean, well over 10 people were saying in the game chat that they were going to report me and get me banned, and file a bunch of complaints and all that to me and my two fellow coworkers. So I don't understand what that means. I was wondering if I could get some insight on that.
So they said that they were going to report you. So basically, they might report you for, I guess, like cheating. So basically, whenever you get reported, we don't handle the like reports. That's actually handled through enforcement.xbox.com.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do, like, if they do take a look at your account, they can potentially ban you. And it varies. Some bans are just like 24 hours. Some of them are like a few days, a few weeks. But if you do get banned, then it's because they reported you.
And I mean, do they have a right to do that? Am I mean, violating any terms? I'm just trying to enjoy my time here with my two friends. And
Right.
do they have the right to do that?
Yeah. And as far as mods go, technically that is like, how do I say this? Like, I guess it's like not allowed.
Not allowed. But I mean,
mods on your console.
And like,
Yeah.
you're telling me they're not allowed?
Technically not. Like, if you open up your, I'm not sure, honestly, I'm not too sure how that works out, but, is it where you, cause I know there's some ways that some people, like, they open up their actual Xbox and, like, I guess, tamper with it. Is that, like...
Here, I tell Angelica complete nonsense. I have no idea how to make mods, and I didn't know she was gonna ask me that, so for the shit I'm about to say, I had to make it up.
What I basically did was, I created my own website, and I mean, it took a few, months to actually accomplish this, but I got some people, I hired some people to help me do this, and basically what we did is via USB drive,
Via USB drive? I was such an idiot.
Created some mods in the game. We got some like graphics in the computer, and we kind of created cartoon mods, God mode, and now we're just selling them. And well, like I said, I'm using it right now, and I have two other fellow coworkers doing the same thing. And I mean, basically, yeah, we're just doing this with a USB drive, and you're saying that's not allowed, right?
Okay, well, then that's a little bit different. Yeah, because, some people do, like, tamper with the actual Xbox and open it up and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But USB drive, honestly, I'm not too familiar with that. So let me ask, is it okay if I put you on a quick 2 to 3 minute hold?
Okay, thank you. Take your time.
So at this point, Angelica put me on hold for like 3 minutes. It was pretty long, which tells me she actually went to look for a supervisor to ask.
Hello, sir?
Yes?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Okay, couldn't hear you there. Okay, so I asked about that. You can get banned depending on the mods. It can cause a ban, but really it depends on it. And if they did report you, you'll most likely hear from them. It probably is something like that, but to be honest, I really don't know. Like I said, we don't really handle like the enforcement, and the only way you can contact them is actually emailing them on that website. But you can't really email them until you're banned, so it's kind of weird.
You can't email Xbox enforcement. They shut their email down after complaints, but Angelica was right about something. You can contact Xbox enforcement, okay? The only way to contact them is if you get banned using the appeal system. That's it. So, in other words, if you want to tell them something, you have to be banned. Yeah, what a fantastic enforcement team. Wow.
Oh, so they're like the trolls in the cave. And
Yeah.
I mean, so they don't have like their own personal number I can reach them?
Right, yeah, no, the only way you can contact them is through enforcement.xbox.com.
Yeah, no, they did have a number when this was recorded. I put their number on YouTube, and they shut it down. Here's what happens when you call Xbox Enforcement in 2025. Oh boy, I'm excited.
We could not complete your call.
Oh,
Please
what?
Try again.
Oh, well then. You slick motherfuckers. That was good. Yep, it's gone. Vanished. They destroyed their own number.
I need your opinion on something, if you don't mind. So how do you feel about cheaters? How do you feel about modders in the gaming community?
To be honest, I don't really play that much. My husband does all the playing, and
Well, you said you have a husband?
husband, yes.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Well, anyway, so basically, I mean, what I was basically asking is, I mean, are you personally against it? I know you don't know any much about it. I know you didn't come across any, but say you were playing some Call of Duty and you would come across a cheater with God mode and all that. I mean, would you be against modding or no? Would you just enjoy it?
Well, when it is something like that, like I guess God mode, I guess that is kind of, I don't know, annoying. I don't really play Call of Duty, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not fair because you never die.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do.
Okay. Well, what's your name again? I don't think I caught your name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Angelica.
Angelica. Okay. Angelica, you want me to be honest here?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'm not really a modder, but basically, this is a little social experiment. I run this YouTube channel, and I run my own gamer tag, and what I do is I catch cheaters, and I called you today to actually get an opinion and see, you know, how does Microsoft and the employees at Microsoft feel about cheaters. And I mean, yeah, I'm not really a modder, but I very much appreciate your time for giving me the answers you gave me.
Welcome.
Yeah, I know, this probably doesn't really happen a lot to you guys, does it?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have another question if you don't mind.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Do you play Xbox at all or no?
I just got my console. I only have one game, and I don't even have the time to play it. I used to play on the 360 a long time ago, but I haven't been on or anything like that.
This may sound like a ridiculous question, but do you know if you're ever gonna have time to play Xbox? Like, do you know when?
Maybe once my husband graduates.
Oh, okay.
And I can, yeah, and I can just be a housewife.
Oh, okay, I understand. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
if you're ever, you know, in a mood to catch some cheaters, be on YouTube or whatever the case may be, I would be very, more than happy to actually have an Xbox employee, you know, join me in catching cheaters and troll them up a bit. I mean, how do you think of that?
Well, let me ask you something. Are you a part of, the enforcement team? Because I know, you can sign up on Xbox. To be honest, I'm not really familiar with that. So are you a part of that, or...?
Who told you?
No one.
No one?
I'm just guessing.
You guessed?
Yes.
Okay,
So are you really?
Yes, why? What's the issue?
No, I was just wondering, because I know that you can be a part of that. We discussed it briefly when I was first hired, but I've never really looked into it. But I know that you can be a part of that. Yeah. If I ever get on.
Okay. If you do ever go on, I told you my gamer tag. And how do you feel about, one day joining me and, finding cheaters, getting them banned? How do you feel about that?
I suppose, but I feel like that's sort of time consuming.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. It is time consuming, but I'm dedicated to finding cheaters. Like I said, I don't like cheaters at all. I do my homework on the Xbox Live, so I know a lot about this kind of stuff. So, yeah. And, Angelica, just one more thing.
Yes.
I don't work for the Xbox Live enforcement team. I was kidding about that.
Oh, dang it.
Why dang it? Why, are you now upset that I'm not part of the Xbox Live community?
No, I'm just wondering why you're lying.
I wasn't lying, I was just kidding. It was just a friendly joke. And I apologize if you really thought I was in the Xbox Live enforcement team. That's the first time anyone has asked me, and I appreciate that. But I kind of know they do lack in the social skills department, and I'm not that kind of guy, so. But anyway, yeah, you have my gamer tag. You're more than welcome to join me one day. So you have any more questions for me or no?
Nope. So basically all you do is just report people.
I don't necessarily like. Yeah, I would eventually like file a complaint and all that. I know that wouldn't do much because it's one complaint.
Yes.
But what I do is I join their game, post it on YouTube, and hopefully some Xbox Live employee from the Xbox Live Enforcement team sees it and uses that evidence against them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's basically my job. I mean, it's not. I don't really call it my job, but it's just what I do.
Gotcha. Alright.
Yeah, that was quite a mouthful. I apologize, but yeah. Well, Angelica, I thank you so much for being an adult tonight, and I really appreciate your time.
Yep. Thanks for calling Xbox Support. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
All right, you too. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was basically it. Unfortunately, Angelica never hit me up, which doesn't matter because the gamertag I gave her was banned. Unless she tried to hit me up after I was banned. I don't know. She was pretty nice, which reminded me of calling Xbox Support in 2012, and the employees were really nice, sometimes giving me free 1-month gold memberships. I'm not sure if they were allowed to do that. Like, if you're ever watching this video, thank you. That means a lot to a kid. Even though I'm not a kid anymore, I still remember those times. It was very nice and changed me, so thank you. And I hope Xbox Support still does that, but I wouldn't know. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Goodbye.